Did you know that about 48 million people in the United States get foodborne illnesses each year, and around 3,000 of them lose their lives? According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, a surprising number of these troubles can start right in your refrigerator. It might sound odd, but stashing certain everyday foods in the fridge can set off nutrient loss, chemical reactions, and potential dangers that most people never see coming. That chill you rely on for safety might be quietly causing harm behind closed doors. Hang tight as we count down the top 10 foods you should never refrigerate. The final entry on this list is often misunderstood and could have the biggest impact on your well-being. Once we reach the end, you might feel compelled to change your entire routine. Also, drop a quick comment below and tell us which area or city you're watching from, and be sure to subscribe for more tips. Number 10. Potatoes. Potatoes are a steady presence in many kitchens. Studies show that when raw potatoes are kept in cold spots, their natural starch converts to sugar at a faster pace. Once you cook or fry those chilled potatoes, these extra sugars join with amino acids to form acrylamide. Research featured in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry points to acrylamide as a chemical that can lead to worrisome outcomes in lab animals, and experts continue to investigate its effects on people. When potatoes sit in the fridge, their texture also takes a hit. The flesh can become gritty, off-tasting, or too sweet. You may even notice odd, dark patches, a sign that some nutrients are breaking down. The best place for potatoes is a well-ventilated cupboard or pantry with low humidity. Keep them in paper or mesh bags, away from direct sunlight. This approach keeps them tasty while lowering any hidden risks. Some people like to store potatoes with an apple nearby because apples give off ethylene gas, which might help keep sprouts away, though the science on that is mixed. Number 9. Bread. Bread feels like it should remain fresh if you keep it cold, but that's a trap. When bread is chilled, the starch molecules start to reorganize, making it go stale in record time. This process is backed up by food chemistry studies that detail how cold air makes baked goods lose moisture and crumble faster. You might find that your beloved loaf becomes tough or hard long before you're ready to eat it all. Also, bread that's been chilled and then warmed can become a target for mold, which thrives in areas with swings in temperature. Certain molds can produce harmful byproducts, so it's wise to keep your bread at room temperature for a few days or stash it in the freezer for longer storage. Freezing slows the development of mold and can keep the inside soft if you slice the loaf first. If you enjoy homemade bread, consider baking smaller batches so nothing has to linger in the fridge. Number 8. Onions. Onions pack a punch in terms of taste and smell. Refrigerating them exposes these bulbs to extra moisture, which can lead to soggy or moldy layers. According to findings in the Journal of Food Protection, cut onions in particular can become a breeding ground for bacteria if they aren't stored correctly. That means a slightly slimy piece of onion could carry germs you'd rather not eat. On top of that, onions release sulfur compounds that spread through the fridge and contaminate other items. If you've ever prepared a sandwich and wondered why it tastes slightly like onions, this could be the reason. The best strategy is to keep whole onions in a dry area with good air circulation. You can refrigerate a partial onion for a short time, but only in a sealed container. Eat it quickly to minimize any risk. If you notice a strange smell in your fridge, leftover onion is often the main suspect. Number 7. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are widely used in salads, sauces, and more, but the fridge is their enemy. These colorful fruits rely on mild conditions to develop their rich flavor, thanks to enzymes that help them ripen. Chilly temperatures stall that process, leaving you with dull, watery tomatoes that disappoint. A University of Florida study even showed that tomatoes stored in cold settings had a sharp drop in aroma and taste compounds. Another problem is texture. Refrigerated tomatoes can turn soft and mealy, which is a letdown when you're expecting a firm, juicy bite. Nutrients like vitamin C can degrade faster under cold conditions, so you lose some of the natural health boost tomatoes provide. Store them on your counter or in a cool corner of your kitchen, stem side down, and they'll keep ripening at their own pace. If you have a large batch of ripe tomatoes, you can cook them into sauces or soups before they pass their prime. Number 6, garlic. Garlic is a big source of flavor in many cuisines. It contains sulfur-based substances like allicin, which may support various wellness goals. But a chilly environment encourages garlic to sprout early, and that green center changes both the taste and texture. Instead of the firm aromatic cloves you expect, you get a rubbery bitter version. For chopped garlic, refrigeration without the right precautions can open the door to harmful bacteria. The Food and Drug Administration advises caution when storing garlic in oil, especially if there's no added acid. This is due to the risk of botulism, a severe condition that can impact the nervous system. If you want to keep garlic fresh, store whole bulbs in a well-ventilated area at room temperature. If you must refrigerate chopped garlic, use it quickly and keep it sealed with an acidic ingredient like lemon juice. Some home cooks even freeze minced garlic in ice cube trays for easy use. Number 5, coffee beans and grounds are delicate. They soak up moisture and odors from around them. Inside a fridge, coffee can pick up flavors from other foods. Imagine your morning brew hinting of last night's dinner leftovers. No thanks. Plus, repeated changes in temperature can encourage condensation on the beans or grounds, speeding up staleness. Moisture can also break down certain nutrients in coffee, including valuable antioxidants. Studies cited in the European Journal of Nutrition suggest that these antioxidants can support overall wellness, so losing them is a shame. Keep your coffee in an opaque, airtight container at room temperature, away from direct light. This simple move can help you hold on to that full-bodied taste for as long as possible. If you grind beans at home, only grind what you need each time, since ground coffee loses freshness faster than whole beans. Number 4, honey. Honey is famously one of the few foods that won't spoil under normal conditions. It has a low water content and natural enzymes that ward off most bacteria. Placing honey in the fridge makes it crystallize, turning thick and gritty. Those crystals can trap extra water, and the sudden presence of moisture can lead to fermentation that changes honey's sweet smell into something sour. Also, the cold air may slow down honey's beneficial enzymes, reducing its potential perks. A sealed jar in a dark, moderate pantry or cupboard is the best spot. If your honey does crystallize at room temperature over time, you can gently warm the container in a bowl of hot water to bring back that smooth texture. Many people prefer raw honey for its unique taste, and refrigeration can rob it of that signature character. Number 3, peanut butter. Peanut butter is a creamy delight, and many people shove it in the fridge without thinking, but the chill can make it stiff and hard to spread. If your peanut butter is natural, the cold can also separate the oils faster and create odd lumps. This can disrupt that smooth spread you want for toast or snacks. Some sources say peanut butter can stay fresh in a sealed jar at room temperature for up to 2 or 3 months, as long as you protect it from direct heat or light. This is enough time for most people to finish a jar. If you do want to refrigerate it to extend its life, you can, but be prepared to stir and wait for it to soften before use. Otherwise, a cool, dry pantry usually works fine. Plus, many peanut butter brands include salt and other ingredients that keep spoilage at bay for a decent stretch. Number 2, bananas. Bananas thrive in warmer climates, and their enzymes help them go from green to sweet and yellow. Refrigeration stalls that natural process, so if you place bananas in the fridge too soon, you may never get the sweet flavor you crave. You might end up with a bland piece of fruit and a peel that looks bruised or gray. Even if bananas are already ripe, cold temperatures can still damage some of their beneficial compounds. Bananas have antioxidants and other nutrients that can break down when exposed to the wrong conditions. If you want to keep bananas for a smoothie or baking, peel and freeze them instead of chilling them in the fridge. This method locks in flavor and texture until you're ready. For a fun treat, try blending frozen banana chunks with a little milk for a quick and creamy dessert. Number 1, olive oil. Many people assume olive oil can handle any climate, but this is a misunderstanding. When you put olive oil in the fridge, it can turn cloudy and start to solidify. While that alone won't destroy it, taking the bottle in and out for each use prompts continuous temperature swings, which lead to faster oxidation. Over time, this can create substances that may spark inflammation. It also lowers the levels of antioxidants that make olive oil special. A study published in the journal Food Chemistry found that extra virgin olive oil holds its nutrients best in stable, cool spaces away from bright light. Refrigeration upsets that delicate balance. If you want the best taste and the best health potential, store olive oil in a dark glass or metal container in a cozy cupboard. Before we wrap up, here's a reminder about beets, which are often praised for their support of healthy circulation and energy. If you dislike the taste of plain beet juice, you might want to try Ultrabeet. It's a beetroot extract in easy-to-swallow capsules, and there's a link with a coupon code in the description. Many people enjoy the benefits of beets without dealing with the strong flavor, and research in journals like Nutrients suggests that beets can help promote good blood flow. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. Have you been putting any of these foods in the fridge without realizing the problems? Share your experience in the comments. Sometimes even small tweaks can protect our well-being and make our meals taste better. Also, if you found this countdown useful, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss new updates. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, many fresh fruits and vegetables release or react to ethylene gas, and chilling them can change how they ripen or spoil. Cold air might slow some spoilage, but it can also rob foods of their peak taste and texture. In some cases, it can push the growth of specific microbes that do well in lower temperatures. Many chefs also mention that flavor is linked to volatile compounds that are more active at moderate temperatures. When food is too cold, those flavor compounds don't vaporize as they should, leading to a muted taste. This is why many high-end restaurants avoid serving certain dishes straight from the fridge. They know taste buds respond best when natural aromas are allowed to bloom. Food knowledge is power. Thanks for being here today. By storing foods in the right way, you protect flavor and nutrition. Keep these tips in mind and enjoy every bite. Remember, small changes can make a big difference daily. Until next time.